Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Hawkeye, issue 16, and before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 32, and that is the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. Here are those exclusive comics for that show. We got Deadly Class issue 1, Little Bionics Kids issue 1, Green Lantern New Guardians issue 27, Animal Man issue 27, Marvel Knights X-Men issue 3, Birds of Prey issue 27, Cataclysm Ultimate Comics X-Men issue 3, last issue, and Wolverine and the X-Men issue 40. And if you guys want to go check that out, that'll be annotated up there. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Comic Frontline because Dark Avenger Inc. is moving Comic Frontline February 11th. It's going to be a big thing, so definitely subscribe. Also, have a review up on Comic Frontline for Little Bionic Kids Park Kitty Corner, so definitely go check that out. But let's talk about Hawkeye, issue 16. You might be asking, what happened to issue 15? It was skipped, and they actually do mention in the end that it's like, oh, we didn't finish issue 15, so instead of not having an issue, they're like, alright, let's put out issue 16. So we're getting a double dose of Kate, which I don't mind, because I do like Kate's story a little bit more, because I've been a big Kate Bishop fan before I even read this series. So cool cover, we get to see that, I don't even know what we're seeing here, actually. It's just a little code, I guess, some record thing going on here, but cool cover. Yeah, just a cool cover. We get to see here Kate, we get to see the little honeycomb type things going on, so I like it. It's cool. I like all the Hawkeye covers, but let's see what's going on with the story. So in this issue, we get kind of a similar story than what we got with the last issue with Kate, which was issue 14, which came out, I want to say 2 months ago now. It's been delayed a lot, Hawkeye. But it's similar because Kate's trying to get used to LA, she's still becoming a PI, and trying to be this detective type person, with still being Hawkeye. And she finds this singer who's, was very popular in the 60s, but took drugs and kind of became homeless after, or not really homeless, but he didn't really have a job. He became a loser, I would say. Not really homeless, but he's walking around, and he's a little, yeah, he's not all there. And we find out that his song has been released by his brother, where this is like his passion project, and he didn't want it to be released, and in the end, his brother did steal it, because like, this is my project also, I don't know why he has the right to not release this. So Kate's trying to figure out, how do I help this guy, learns a little bit more about the guy, and in the end, we get to see a show by this person. The song's amazing. Kate's listening to it, and she's happy, you know, she helped this guy out. He released the song, again, it's a good song, but then her happiness is gone because someone pats her on the shoulder, and she's like, who is that? And that's the end of the issue, and I don't know when that's actually going to continue, Kate's story, because I know next 2 issues should be a Clint story. So did I like this issue? Yeah, I actually did. I had a really fun time with this. I honestly wanted to give this a 4, but there were a lot of mediocre issues this week, and not a lot made the top. So I feel like out of this week, this was a 4.5 comic. I really enjoyed the story, I had a fun time with it, and I'm just enjoying Kate's story overall. Even though I do like her more with Clint, I like that she's making her own story, and she's able to have her own story. People are actually buying the comic. I'm happy to see that. And we get to learn a little bit more about Kate. She keeps mentioning her family. I think we should have a story arc with her family. Keep mentioning that. But maybe that ending, I mean, it probably was Madame Mask without her mask, but maybe it's like her sister or something. Who knows? Because she did say she had problems with her sister. So I think that would be interesting if it was. But there's some really cool supporting characters here. We have her neighbors, the person in the shopping mart that you don't know exactly who he is, but keeps helping Kate and giving her wisdom. We have the cop who doesn't actually want to be a friend, but kind of does at the same time. And I think that's what is really fun about this series. So we have a really cool supporting cast. Kate's fun. She is underestimated hero, and yeah, she's not perfect. She got pretty beat up in this issue, but she tries her hardest, and that's what I do like about Kate. And even those, I gotta say why I didn't give this 5 stars and why I initially wanted to give this 4 stars, it does feel a little bit like the same thing we got with the last issue with Kate. Nothing really new happens here, but still a fun issue. Just hoping it's not so repetitive in a way. It's like, oh, here's a new case, let's have some laugh with the supporting cast, it's over. I do want a little bit more of a main arc, and that's been a complaint for Hawkeye in general, because there are a lot of just one-shot issues. But I'm going to give this a 4.5, especially for this week, it being a little bit of a weaker week. I think this is deserving of a 4.5. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their end situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.